Okay. We're back in it with the Furin throwing run. Oh, looks like my mouse is already not working. See what I can do about that. I think what I forgot to do is change my mouse profile. I have a couple different ones set up. I have extra buttons on my mouse and I like to make use of them. So I have some profiles set up to do that. But they are not conducive to Baldur's Gate. Alright, that's better. Oh, excuse me. Alright, little late start today. Little late start on everything today. Not because I haven't been starting on time, but just because each of the things that I've tried to do today have taken longer than expected. So that's all right. We're just going to keep moving forward the best we can. Let's see here. We would like to keep these. We got to deal with Fezark now. And that's a bit of a bummer. Battle. There's a couple ways that it can work out with him. Let me see. That's all stuff that's getting sold. So that can be my quest item pouch. Whew! Yeah, trying to get my brain to work. Alright, she's holding on to the owl bear egg, and hopefully we won't lose it in the auto select for resting. Okay, so Fezark, you can kill him so fast that everybody just gives up. That's one way it can work out. Another way it can work out is he throws a bomb at you and decimates your health right on round 1, making you think I might die and my run might be over right here, right now. I don't know which one we're going to get this time. We're going to try for the kill him and everybody runs away outcome. I like that outcome in an honor mode run. So the thing with Baldur's Gate 3 is that it's not super necessary to maximize your experience gain. I don't know what their actual experience system is that they've implemented in the game. But it's... Oh, I've only got 2 of these? Ooh, this is going to be rough. But it seems like it's almost like a milestone system. So it kind of feels like it doesn't even matter whether or not... Sorry, I got to give this at least a small amount of thought. I want Lae'zel to be close-ish. What is Astarion? He's a rogue. Alright. Let's put Astarion back on the roof. I'm not sure if I can do that without aggroing them, so I'm going to have him come around the backside. Well, a little tedious. I think, you know, you're making an honor mode run. It's good to be careful. Just a little extra effort. A little extra time, a little extra effort. Try to make sure you don't get killed. I think if I put him right here, he'll be close enough. So, now, what I have to do with Furin is... I'm going to just crouch so I can see where the vision is. I have to get these barrels close enough to Fezark that they can hurt him. And I have to do that without being seen, basically. See right there, I just got seen. They didn't seem to care. That's grand. So this guy's kind of running over. I don't want to make him angry. Toss one up. Oh, that's a bit close. Am I... Nope, just too far. Okay. So I did all that. And I don't have any bombs. That's not great. Why don't I have any bombs? Okay, I do. I do have bombs. I have some fire bombs. Fire bombs will do the trick. I'd rather have the kind of bomb that Fezzerk has, but since I don't, now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to bop him on the head. And we'll see what happens. And the explosion from the barrel should, and did, take him out. Okay, so we didn't get the happy version where everybody runs away. Oh, hang on. I think you're not getting any game audio here. There we go. Put that back in. We didn't get the happy version where everybody runs away. They're angry at me. That's okay. I'll take them on. Because I have thrown weapons, which are ridiculously overpowered. Now I'm going to back off a bit. And before I end my turn, I want to see if I can hit anybody with any of my other characters. Let me see. I have some fire arrows, I remember. I can give those to Astarion. Ooh, I've got some darkness. Maybe that's the way to go. Let's do some darkness. Darkness is good. I'm going to take the fire arrows too. I think I can use those. But the darkness will be handy. This guy up there and that guy, they're going to take some pot shots at Furin because they can. But I don't want anybody else to be shooting at him from like up here. So I'm just going to put darkness here. They have to come out to the stairs to do anything. Oh, and that doesn't even put me in combat. That's bad. I definitely need to get in combat or that darkness is going to go away super fast. Still not in combat. Wow. Okay, well, this is not working out well.
Come on.
Well. Okay.
Come on, let's go.
Just gonna ignore that, I guess. Maybe I'll firebomb him with Karlach. Sometimes it's a little awkward like that. Hit him, make him regret his position. She's in the game now.
I crave blood.
I think I could move Lae'zel up. Yeah, I think that's fine. I don't know that I can do anything with her though. I wonder if she can shoot someone like him if she comes up. 16% chance. How about him? 20% chance. 20% is better than 16. We'll go with that one. Miss. Not a huge surprise. I'm going to hold on to her action surge because we really need people to come through the darkness to get to me.
Survival is all that matters.
Alright, now everybody's in. Who's going to be in? Oh, sorry. Didn't do Karlach. There we go. Alright, so this is a big-ish fight, but it's not terrible. It's not huge. And I can force them to come out. Just kind of like I'm forcing him to. Just by moving back, basically.
Break them.
So, I'm just going to move him back. Maybe to here.
Let's find some prey.
Yeah. Astarion's got a lot because he's a thief. These guys are melee, so they have to come out. And that'll be good. It'll set Lae'zel up. Yeah, so I'm going to move Furin back, and hopefully everybody will have to come out of their little protected spot. I can bop that warg. That'll be good.
I'm heating up.
Alright. Karlach took a hit. That's not great. But I'm just gonna go ahead and firebomb them again. And then I think I will just move her back.
Knees high.
Maybe up here. I think that'll do the trick. I mean, basically, I want to draw them out so that I'm in an advantaged position. He's got 18 left. We'll do a menacing attack to try to... Yeah, see, even that didn't not going to waste an action surge on that.
Taking
He's
position.
down. I'll just come over here. Alright, now everybody should have to run out. No, I guess they can still get me from there. My bad. I got another fire arrow. Maybe I'll make them pay. I'll just use these. I was gonna sell them anyway. Doesn't matter. There you go. And then a little sprint and a little hide, and we're out. Oh, he burned. Okay, that's not bad. Okay, she's a little low. I'm not sure that I'm a big fan of that.
And away I go.
Bop him.
Let's go.
Maybe bop him. Back up a little bit.
Swift and lethal.
Alright, so let's open up with getting our health back. Ooh, we missed. Okay, so definitely take an action surge on that. He's down.
Make way.
Move her back. Just like that. Now everybody has to come out. Yeah, they all got to dash. They all got to come out. Funny thing is, the darkness arrow is over now. Like, this was the last round of darkness, I believe. We'll see. Can I hit him with a sneak attack? Yes, I can. Can I take him out? Yes, I can. Alright, we just do the same thing with him.
Outmaneuver them.
Bye. You can't. His bless is down. That's wonderful. Alright. Now, they are in position to deal damage at this point, so now we're going to advance.
Hope this ends well.
Ooh, a miss.
Ready
No
for
good.
another round?
Let's see here.
Close ranks.
Can't really get close. Close enough to take a shot.
I am fury.
Get one of them
I am
down.
Death. No time to waste.
And same thing here. Maybe we can take him out. Oh, but we could miss though. Alright, we're definitely taking damage. I think there's just two of them left, right? Okay, Astarion doesn't need to hide anymore. We're good with him. Can't have disadvantage against a target. Now, explain to me how invisible and higher up and within range is not advantage. That doesn't make any sense to me. Guess I must have been out of range. That appears to be what the problem
On my
is.
way.
Oh, poor Barkus. That's good. Now let's see what this guy does. Okay, he uses a jump on the roof. That's fine. I throw things, so you are not safe.
Oh, seems like the best way.
Bop. 12 damage. Not too bad. Save a health potion.
Now this is my happy place.
Alright. Karlak, you can move in. Take a pot shot. All you gotta do is 1 damage. You did nothing. Alright, Lae'zel. 1 damage. Thank you. Okay. And then we'll just pop him. He's done. Good deal. Get some Warg Fangs. Warg Fangs make
Wonder if the
elixirs
gods
of
are watching me.
bloodlust, so that's good. We want those. And we have a lot more to loot, so this wasn't entirely a bad outcome. Just took more time. Not a big deal. I guess technically more experience, although like I said, I'm not sure exactly how much the number of things you kill matters for your experience in Baldur's Gate 3. And Fezzerk has the really heavy axe and this kind of the smoke powder bomb. Smoke powder bomb is awesome. Why don't we just keep our arrows with Astarion? That's fine. This is a 1d12 plus 6. 1d12 plus 3. Plus 6. What? Alright, 5 to 16. 4 to 15. 5 to 16. Okay. Good enough. I love high strength characters. Look at it. Look at how much I can carry. It's amazing. Hill giant strength. Okay, so for this one, I'm going for Ethel's hair, if I can. I mean, I'm not gonna sweat it too much, but I think Furin started at a 17, so that'll bump him to 18. I want to use ASI to get him to 20. Probably do that at level 8 though, because Tavern Brawler is far more important.
Here goes nothing.
Just far more important for the whole game. Just another damage boost. So level 8, we'll go with the strength. Why not level 6, being that we are a fighter?
Cut me loose!
I kind of think
Well,
that alert
Get
is
on
better.
with it. You saved me. Now you nothing.
Okay, blah 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 blah.
Take
Heavy
my
pack. Okay, have a good day. I ain't no racist. I don't have anything against deep gnomes. I'm not falling for your trap. Your dialogue trap. I'm not falling for it. Okay, a few extra things. Returning Pike's gonna go on Karlak because I have bound weapon on Furin. So then we'll both get to throwing ASAP, just as quickly as we can. Okay, so we did the ambush, the guards, and the ogres. We did Fezzark and Barkus Root. We still need to do the alchemy shop. Let's get that done. I like to call him Basket. I think Basket is my favorite name. You can call the Quasit Shovel, you could call him Fork, and you can call him Basket. I like Basket. There's some acid in here. I don't think there's anything in this cupboard ever. Yeah. Pardon me while I pick my teeth. I apologize.
I'll take that.
A lot of alchemy ingredients in here. Pretty great. And a lot of health potions. Really remains to be seen how many of these health potions I will need. Some runs I will use them all and need even more because I'm just constantly getting beat up. And some runs go a little more smoothly than that. We're gonna hope this run is one of the more smoothly than that runs. So I think I've kind of decided how long I'm gonna run with 4.
Curious.
The big null fight I think is probably the big turning point for me. I know that I had previously said as soon as I get the returning pike I'm gonna switch back over, but I think the big null fight is probably the last thing I'm gonna do. I already proved that for the Githyanki fight I can, well, let me think here. I should have Lae'zel for the Githyanki part. But when I fail that deception throw, then I could just run away. Leave Lae'zel for dead? No, I don't think I'm going to leave Lae'zel for dead. So here's my thoughts on Lae'zel as far as a character goes. I really like her. I like her characterization. I think her story is excellent and compelling. However, the way that I want to play the game is very often directly at odds with the way that Lae'zel is programmed to be as a person, as an imaginary person, granted. And so I don't like dealing with her. It kind of, that's it. I don't like dealing with her. So I'm just not gonna, I guess. I guess that about sums it up. All right, Karlak is throwing stuff, so she can throw the poison and whatever. All right, the speedy light feet. I suppose I could put it on anybody. When you dash, you get 3 lightning charges. Sure. I mean, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna change them right away anyway. All right, let's do this.
Wait, you're not Illy.
I'm not Illy.
Your shovel's muck. Master Illy calls me shovel.
There you go, basket.
What
Yep.
first, Master? Wait,
No, we're not gonna do that.
for the
All right, thank you for the commentary, and here we go. We're all so surprised. Let me get a piece of gum here. Piece of gum should do the trick. Ow. 21 damage right off the bat. What? I forgot to make basket invisible. That's my bad. Is he close enough? I hope so. Miss and a hit. Alright, let's see about bopping this guy. Not that guy. This guy.
Should get started.
Bop. And then I want to give him disadvantage, so I want to be right next to him. Okay. Wow. I'm gonna rage. Instead of healing. So look, here's the thing. 8 damage, I could probably kill him and just, this could be over. I'm gonna go with that. I made the right call.
Rested enough. Now, forward.
The Dark Journal. Okay.
Don't waste a step.
Alright, hopefully I'm not, like, chewing super loudly or anything. Generally, there shouldn't really be anything in these coffins. Ooh, 13 gold. Take that.
I am ready to rest my weary head.
You'll get to rest soon enough. Hush your mouth.
I bet that'll fit in my
4
pack.
gold. Oh, there's nothing in those. So, straight to the mirror.
No traps, please.
Speak your name. I do if you are known to my mouth. What think you of the you are known? Tell me. Why might I
Never
accept
believe
if
a
you could
closet.
see anything in me you seek to survive? You seek power. Be welcome.
A well-guarded laboratory. What were they hiding down here?
And then looting the area. Alright, I'll be right back. Okay, there we go. Deal with the thing in my teeth without picking my mouth. Leave moss or whatever. Open that later. Don't really have a use for the bracers of defense, but I'll grab them anyway. I never really sell them. I don't think that they're worth very much. I mean, nothing in this game is worth a lot. Oh, I usually, excuse me, again, usually grab that crystal ball. Those sell for like 100 gold, I think. Probably less. Get the bracers. Bad at clicking. Ungroup. Oh. Oh, you know what? I didn't grab the key. How silly. I knew there was something silly I was not doing. Astarion has proficiency for like picking locks and stuff, but don't worry about it too much.
The book is... You try to examine the book, but the longer you stare, the...
Go ahead and set off the trap. I don't really care. Let's get out of here. There is a basilisk oil in here. I've never found the use for those. They're supposed to remove paralyzed, but I've thrown it at people with paralyzed and it doesn't do anything, and you can't drink it when you're paralyzed, so I'm not exactly sure how it is you're supposed to use it. I guess I'm just too dumb. Just another example of being too dumb. Okay. Time to tour the goblin camp. Alright, we are... This is it, guys. This is the moment. We're gonna get the returning pike now. One thing I like to do is I like to take pot shots at this goblin from the cliff up here. I don't actually know what happens if you fail to kill him.
What's that?
On the first round. I imagine it's probably bad. He definitely doesn't like that you're shooting at him.
That's macabre.
If I aggro the whole camp, I'm gonna be really disappointed. Oh, you go invisible. Yeah. That's all I ever wanted from you.
Yes.
Watch your mouth. Miss? What are you talking about, miss? What's this miss noise?
Taste my fury.
I know it's less than 50% chance of hitting. Well, let's see what happens. Whole lot of nothing. Ain't no running from me. Alright. That's cool. I'll keep missing. It's fine. I'm a bad shot. He has a greater than 50% chance, so that's good. Everybody in my party is real bad. Real bad.
Let's keep going.
Okay, got all our things. Let's head into the camp.
Damn, it's good to be alive.
Don't want to drink the poison. Careful about that.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
Goblins ahead.
Well, hold up.
Dead. Shoot.
Is it true what it says? Require.
Come.
Okay, now we don't have to keep up with Saza anymore. Let's see here. There's a lot of inventory management in Baldur's Gate 3. There doesn't have to be, but the way that I play, there is. Might be better if there weren't. Wait, I could use the Bracers of Defense on Karlach. She's a barbarian. I'm not putting armor on her. Well, there you go. We got a use for it right there. Seems fantastic. We'll give you some poison too. Why not? And it is 2 p.m. Alright, so that should benefit you. Did it? It did. Immediately benefited Karlach. She's no longer the lowest AC.
Something good here, I hope.
Karlach has something far more reliable than AC, though. She is a barbarian. She just halves all the damage. Okay, we gotta do this. Oh my gosh, the absolute's powerful.
The voice is quelled. The artifact's doing.
No,
Okay. Now I have the artifact instead of Shadowheart way earlier in the story than it would
Sounds
happen
like they've
otherwise.
Captured themselves
Because
up
I'm not
above.
running with Shadowheart.
Not far. With pizza.
Give him your rapt attention. It's the safest path, I think. Okay, now we can talk to Grat.
You look like looking to spend it.
Yes. I am most definitely looking to spend my coin. I want these Swiresy shoes. These Swiresy shoes are fantastic. The returning pike is amazing. The Doom hammer for later. Alright, gloves of archery. Ranged weapon attacks only. Don't care. Not gonna use it. Don't have a healer. Not gonna use it. I do like these health potions, though. Take some of that. Rare medium armor. What am I, a fighter? I can wear heavy armor. Do I really care about medium armor? Not really. +1 to initiative rolls, though. 961 gold, though. I'm already up to 1270. Yeah, I think we pass. We pass. We have to. We're just not that rich. We're not so rich that we can do whatever we want. That's it. That's all I got. I could sell the arrows. I don't feel like I really need to. This is going to cost me 200 gold. That's fine. I think I could still afford the bow of awareness. Maybe not.
Get moving. I've got other cut.
Hopefully I can. Alright, so just right off the bat, get rid of the very heavy great axe. Place it with the returning pike. Doom hammer is just going to go in the bag for later. Let me see what I'm looking at here. You got a poison that can go to Astarion. These are going to go away in a bit. Let's make a spot for the... Whoa! Let's make a spot for the Doom hammer. Astarion's carrying the healing potions at the moment. I don't really want the money in there. I don't know what my... Alright. Swiresy shoes are nothing. Okay. Let me look at my build really quick. Okay. Okay. I see. Okay, I need to make sure that Karlach gets the Absolute's brand. That's going to happen right now. And I don't really have an opinion on who gets the Swiresy shoes, so they're going to go to Karlak because they have no... They're not light armor, so she can wear them. Lae'zel is going to benefit from having the very heavy Great Axe. That's definitely going to be more damage for her. We're good.
You lots.
Okay, I want to do a little bit of exploration out here. There's a few things to grab. Like, there's a health potion up here.
More for me.
Then this other guy swirls his fingers and some light comes out. And the dwarf just stops bleeding. Just stands back up.
There's a few containers. They don't care if I loot, so I'll loot them. They have food in them. I'm going to be making another purchase, so any of the garbage that I pick up right now, I will be able to get rid of almost immediately. There's a few containers around here that you just can't loot without angering someone, so we'll leave those alone until later. This is where having the Swiresy shoes on Furin would be better. I don't think it actually matters that much. I might set off the bombs, I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, they got me.
I wonder what's past this.
Oh, I'm poisoned right now. My bad. Oh, not poisoned anymore. By the time you drink an antidote, like, you're already not poisoned anymore. I don't need that many grease, so I'm not going to worry about continuing to stack it up. Just going to leave it. See how good I am at unlocking things. Not great, but good enough, right? I think I do use shields. No, I don't. I do later. I don't at first. So nobody really needs a shield, basically. Let's get rid of it. That's a good shield, that one I just found. So if you're playing through, like, for the first time or something, I would recommend grabbing the glowing shield. Whoops, I don't want to group up yet. The glowing shield automatically gives you temporary hit points when you go below half health. So it's a nice little boost this early in the game. It kind of falls off later, but it's good for now. In one of the patches, they like massively increased his aggro range. So even if you're up here digging up the treasure chest, he'd wake up and yell at you. It was really obnoxious. Seems like they fixed it, yeah. More money. Money is always an issue in honor mode runs. Money is never not an issue in honor mode runs. I guess Karlak could probably drink this. The other thing to remember is, like, yeah, a couple cents here and there, it makes a difference, but you might get more benefit out of not spending health potions by having higher armor that prevents you from taking hits than you would get out of just selling the potion. I don't know. Hard to tell. Bit of a trade-off.
Making me sweat.
Let's see here. We'll go ahead and drink that. Oh, she went up by one.
Let's
Okay. One more thing to check out before we head inside and see if we can buy the Bow of Awareness. I don't know how much it costs. Can't loot this chest right now. It'll make those guys angry, and if those guys get angry, then the easiest way to deal with them is to just kill them. And if you just kill them, it makes the whole camp angry. which generally I'm fine with, but it's just not it's not the moment for it. So we just skip it for now. We'll come back to it in a minute.
What's that?
Arrows of Ilmater are very powerful. Not only do they hit hard, but they prevent your enemies from healing themselves. There's not a ton of enemies that heal themselves, but there are some. Particularly good against those enemies. Don't want to forget the little prize over here. The little lore tidbit is that there is one of these goblins who's got a messed up eye. I forget his name. It says on the note.
Be wary.
Who's in love with Minthara, the drow who is running this whole camp.
Can't keep me out.
And so he's written her some poetry or something. You can check it out. Let's see here. Read. A childish doodle of a goblin presenting a fungal bouquet to a drow. Yeah. Dearest, your excellency and most prettiest. I'm not going to read it, but yeah, he's got a thing for her in any case. And then he's got another note here talking about how they could run away together. He's a dreamer. We're going to kill him, so it's not that sad of a story. Well, I guess it makes it a more sad story. And there's also a trap there, but it's pretty easy to avoid, and I don't know that I'm very good with 5 to 16. 5 to 16. Get rid of the extra weight. I don't think that my character is particularly good with thieves' tools, so better to just avoid the trap, in my opinion. Alright, we got all that taken care of. We are very close to leveling up, which is exciting because we get that feat, which is going to greatly increase our damage output. I'm going to take the feat on both Karlach and Furin.
This ugly bastard is the first human I ever killed.
Yeah.
Should take a trophy.
We're going to go to the inside. We'll get the Absolute's brand. We will try to buy things from Roa, and then we come back out and we kill everybody. That's how this works. And we'll see how it goes, basically.
Let's hope we find him in one piece.
Bloody racket.
Oh, come on now. They're just
No, you bloody racket.
The grumpy guards. There's a health potion up here. I so frequently forget to grab it, and then one of these stupid goblins will drink it during the fight and heal themselves. It's obnoxious. Alright, so Karlach.
Now his priestess gut needs to touch you too. Hold out your arm so I can mark you. You ready? Brace your...
Alright.
As dark vision
As far as I know,
you stand.
There's
Don't want to get... Maybe I can help with that.
no reason not to get the brand, so I'm gonna do that
Now
on Furin
his
as
priestess
well.
gut needs to touch you. You
Maybe
ready?
there is, I
Brace
don't know.
yourself. Hold...
As vision
There's some
dissolves
benefits you
away.
get through an offset.
Maybe I can help with
Maybe
that.
they're offset by some kind of drawbacks. I usually don't get the brands, so I don't really know what the drawbacks would be. The benefit is the Ring of Absolute Force is going to work
That
for
the jingle
Karlach.
of coin I hear? Already turned.
You recognize the crest she bears. The
No judgment, no right and wrong, just good deals and bad. That problem.
Okay, so everybody seems to feel that the Blooded Great Axe is just the greatest thing. And it is. If you're under half health. I don't think I'm really that desperate for it, though. Because I'm mainly just throwing things. Right? Pikes are not normally thrown, so there's no reason to get that. The spear +1 is technically better. right? Because of the +1. I don't think the Vision of the Absolute gets a +1. But the Vision of the Absolute gets a crazy bonus against the spiders, and that's coming up soon. This thing only costs 400, so that's great. I will need another poison, and that puts us all the way up to 900 gold. Very expensive. But I think all of the purchases here are good. I think they're worth it. There's no smoke powder bomb here. Sometimes there is, but there's not this time. And let's see. I picked up a few things. 17 things I picked up. That's a lot of things. And that'll knock 166 off. Not a ton. We're going to lose over 700 gold. Puts us pretty low.
Pleasure.
Let me look at my item list here, though.
How do we get closer to her? Do what I
Is there anything else that I'm buying? Okay, so I have marked for Karlach to get the Blood Guzzler garb, which that comes off of the Boulette. And I'm not 100% confident I will be able to take out the Boulette. The other things that I need to buy are the Boots of Stormy Clamor. That's one thing. The Caustic Band, which is very expensive. That's another thing. And the Titan String Bow. That's it. 3 more things to buy in Act 1. Everything else is a find or a gift or created. Okay. Not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. Alright, let's make sure everybody is properly geared up, because we are about to start fighting things. We're going to save that, whatever it was called. We're going to save that spell until later. Actually, just for organization purposes, take those out. I'm going to have a dream in a little bit. Move that. Alright, I'm surprised that we still haven't leveled up. But at this point, basically anything that I want to do in this area is going to cause a fight. So we're just we're gonna leave, and we're gonna actually intentionally cause a fight.
Oh, come on now. They're just having a bit of fun.
So I like to work from the outside in. And I'm getting pretty close to done here. I'm just about out of time. I have to finish up my project that I started this morning that went long. Seriously. Usually it takes about an hour. I do some data entry for a wiki. And I do, my aim is to do 30 entries. So my aim is not to take an hour, it's to do 30 entries. It just usually takes about an hour.
Stop fidgeting.
Watch your back.
Indolence breeds madness.
You out.
Quickly then.
Filthy bugger.
Put you up here.
No one stopped me yet.
Everybody else can go up here. Today,
How much farther can I go?
entry number 11 took over an hour itself. Just crazy.
Hey, good looking.
Assume nothing.
It was very involved entry. All right. I like where everybody's positioned. Let's try to. Oh, the dog walked away. Let's see if we can get the dog to walk back first. Okay, he's in a good spot. Let's just do it. The best. Okay. Sorry. Oh, he's squished, but he's still alive. Let's see if we can finish him off. Path is interrupted. I cannot. Can't get to him. I could do that.
Maybe
Let's
I
do
should.
that.
No.
good enough.
Shall we dance?
Oh, your action is used up. That's a bummer. Okay. Nope. That's what it is.
Let's have a little.
Ooh, another ward. I wonder, can I hit him now? Oh, I can. Bop. Only 5 damage. Alright, well, Karlak's a little weak. She's not quite there yet. But that's okay. I mean, we're definitely gonna keep track of our overall. Karlak's been low the whole time, but this is what a barbarian is, you know. That's what we're about. Alright, so, Lae'zel. We're gonna take out that. And he's gonna get an opportunity attack no matter what, right? Yeah. We'll take it.
My path be true.
Maybe even another attack. We'll see. Okay, no. He's just gonna dash. Well, he'll get another opportunity attack, sadly. Maybe not.
There goes nothing.
Bop him. Bop. 13 damage. Not the best.
Another fight. Let's go.
Let's see if we can bop him again. He's got 1 health. Of course, he's got 1 health. Okay. So now Lae'zel being over there doesn't make any sense, but
Let's turn someone inside
whatever.
out.
Right? It's whatever. Don't have advantage. Whatever. Wow. Miss. Starion, you're terrible. Did you know that?
This will do nicely.
Well, you know now. Well, that's kind of annoying.
Easy.
14 damage. That's more like it. Alright, so it was a low roll. It was just a low roll. No big deal. Nothing to be worried about. Ooh.
Taking position.
You see that? Crazy. Okay, we got some wargs left. They're gonna go for Lae'zel. Okay. Are they gonna get to her? No. Beautiful. Everything is fine. We're all fine. Lae'zel's fine. Nobody's gonna get hurt. It's all gonna work out.
All right then.
All gonna be full health at the end.
Hungry for the slaughter.
Easy. Easy peasy. Don't have advantage. I do have a fire arrow though, so... Burn, baby, burn.
I got this.
Okay. He's got 4 health left.
Go on.
We'll go for the one with more health. 12 damage. There it is. Karlak coming online.
Make way.
See, she can just run up here. Nobody's gonna hurt her. Don't need to expend any more resources at this point. Just gotta wrap it up.
First step is the hardest.
Bada bing, bada boom. Okay, so we go loot now. I'll probably forget to sell, so I'm just gonna stick to like valuable things.
Another step forward.
We'll want to send that stuff to camp
What's
because
inside?
it's very heavy. Fire bomb, health potion. Health potions are wonderful. As many of those as we can get. All good. Grab the carrot. I don't know what a courgette is. It's a cucumber, apparently. Some more claws. Claws. And nothing there. Let's check our ingredients. What can we make? Some bloodlust. Thank you very much. I don't think I'm going to be using spell slots, so I'm just going to kind of ignore that. I do need to be able to have potions of animal speaking. Those are important. I think that's the best use of our resources. Bloodlust will be more important later than it is right now. So, probably do bloodlust for like the Null fight. That'll be huge. Get our party back in the proper order. This is another one. This is one where a firebomb comes in super handy. Just want to stand back a bit. It's not going to kill everybody, but it's going to do a lot. It's going to do a lot of work. Yeah, firebomb. I was going to say I can use the other thing, but firebomb's better. See, that kind of just kills one of them right off the bat. So you can get rid of Warlock's HUD before he casts Armor of Agathis. Okay, yes, so Furin would deal a ton more damage. Like, he is more advantaged on damage than Karlach is currently. So if I gave the returning pike to him, he would be dealing way more damage. However, if I gave the returning pike to him, then he would be the only person doing thrown weapon. Ow. Because Karlach doesn't get her thrown weapon buff until later.
That should work.
I have 23 of them, so I'm just gonna
Looking ahead.
Get my health back up, and it's time to level up. The only two I care about are Furin and Karlach, and both of them are getting the exact same feat. Furin is an Eldritch Knight, so he also gets access to some spells. Magic Missile is super useful. Chromatic Orb is probably more useful. So here's what Chromatic Orb is more useful for. Hang on a second. What am I looking for? Tavern Brawler. Tavern Brawler. Oh, look at that. That raises my strength. This is a good question. So I am going to raise my strength. Normally I'd use the hag hair to raise my strength, but I want the strength guaranteed to go up. The constitution I'm less concerned about, so I'd use the hag hair for the constitution buff, basically, if I get it. So, yeah, I'm going to be good with strength. Plus, that's like an immediate damage and bonus to hit, so it's just better overall. Alright, same for you. Tavern Brawler. Strength up. Beautiful. And then for the other two, I don't care. Let me see. You're a fighter. Great. Well, I'm gonna drop you in a second. So I'm definitely already investing too much thought into this. But you know what? Screw it. I'm gonna invest too much thought into this. What about Great Weapon Master? That sounds like fun. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Yeah, I like that. Stick with great weapons. And then you get a feat. Who cares? Rogues. What kind of feats do rogues need? Dual wielder. Probably not useful. Whatever. He is. He's a dual wielder now. So he gets 1 more armor. Whatever.
Find a way forward.
Anyway. This chest has the vitality. Yeah, potion of vitality. Ooh. Oops. Swiftness. Or speed. Potions of speed. High value. Want as many of them as possible. Hyena ears to make them, and then anytime you see them on a vendor, anything like that, try to buy them. Difficult to do because oftentimes you just don't have enough money to be throwing money around like that. But very worth it, in my opinion. Having more actions than your enemy is huge. Makes a big difference.
What's that?
Never anything in this chest. Alright, so it's been almost an hour. I should probably get back to it. Let's think. We leveled up. We did the outside. Screw it. Let's mess some goblins up, huh? I say. Hip hip cheerio, let's do it. Alright. Are they gonna get mad if I do this? Probably. Probably.
You're being arrested for assault.
Nope. I'm starting a fight intentionally. Big difference. Okay. What do I got? I don't want to use Sleet Storm because I do need that for later. But I think Grease could come in handy. I really want to control like where the enemies are going to go. Okay, Grease turned into fire. That's fine. You really got to go pretty far back to be unseen. And I want you to be unseen if possible. I think a Scroll of Darkness, maybe?
Sometimes the only way out is through.
Ooh, I still have an action? Dig that. Do I want to bop someone, or do I want to put a Scroll of Darkness up there? Well, I can't, because I'm already concentrating, so I'll be on somebody else. He's out. Okay, so instead of you bopping someone... Oh, you can't concentrate, though, when you're raging. So... you're just gonna have to rage.
Heading out.
Let's firebomb these guys. Because I think it'll just straight up kill that guy. Yes, it will. And it'll hurt the other guy a lot. And then I'm going to have you back off. You did damage. Okay, so Lae'zel. Darkness here or darkness here? I think darkness here. Because some archers are going to stand here and take pot shots at me otherwise. I believe I have a Scroll of Darkness. I do. So we will use our concentration right here. Basically, we want everybody up in this area, if anything. And so we're gonna back off and let them run in. What I would really like is for all the enemies to clump up. And usually they do because there's like this one path for them to go through, so they'll all kind of clump up around that path. Ooh, even with the Gurk. Okay, well, they're not. Oh, that's unfortunate. I would have rather they kind of were over there a little bit, but it's fine. It's K. Oh, he's the one with the armor. He almost got it. Hexed for strength. Again, very rude. Okay. Can I sneak attack? I can, but my path is interrupted by the barricade. Alright. Now I can. Got him.
A subtle approach. No choice but to keep going.
Okay, who's next? Oh, my mouse stopped working. Hang on a second. Let me get my mouse working again. Here? Okay, there we go. Anything? Are we back? Did we do... Oh, there we go. We're back. Okay. Little bit of a glitch in the Baldur's Gate programming. Path is interrupted. Okay. I might have to move up a little bit. Alright, who do I want to attack? Probably this guy, because he hexed
And away I go.
Karlak. Yeah. Goodbye. Good enough.
It's go time.
Should I have taken an Elixir of Bloodlust? Probably. Probably for this fight, an Elixir of Bloodlust would have been a good idea. Here. Bye. I mean, that's 3 of them off the battlefield. I think that's worth it.
Time to strike.
Especially since, like, Lae'zel can't really do much right now. I need them to get closer. So she's gonna tow up with this ogre. Wow, he got all the way in there. Not so good. Well, that's the fog cloud down. Yeah, the problem is the ogre. The ogre is really the problem right now. It's kind of in the way of, like, everything.
With finesse.
Go ahead and hide again.
No.
That's
Well,
good.
so
That's
much for
fine.
peace.
I'm good with that. Alright, so the problem for Furin at the moment is going to be he can't really do anything. I think he gets a disadvantage on his throws. But these guys with the bows are really obnoxious. Ah, that worked out.
Put 'em up.
Alright, and you... Let's take this guy out. Oh, path is interrupted. So she's going to get disadvantage as well. I don't like that. Alright, let's get rid of the ogre.
Got it. Victory awaits.
Yeah, I don't have the extra attack yet. The extra attack's pretty huge, but that's level 5, and level 5 comes later. Ooh. He's saved on the fear, though. Yeah, that's right. Hit Lae'zel. That's fine. Ow. Okay. And back to you, Karlak. 20 damage! Oh, there's a little gnat flying around. Oh, that's so annoying. $20 damage straight up.
Cut and run.
Not too
Let's
bad.
go.
I don't think Furin's hit that hard yet. Invalid target. I'll show you invalid target. I think Furin's far enough away. Nope. He was not far enough away. I have made a grave error. Okay. Yes. So why don't I stand next to you, and we'll take this, and we'll toss one of these on the ground. That's gonna be my turn. Very nice. Which means Furin's not really... He's gonna have a bonus action, that's it. Which is enough to get his health back up, to be fair. I don't think I'm ever gonna make it to a goblin. They're too far away. Well, instead of a health potion, let's just do a second wind. Like that. And then if I stand behind this barricade, maybe they can't shoot me. Simply shoot her. How many are left? 3. 3's not terrible.
A better position.
You're still hidden. Can I pop anybody? Sharp Eye Aggie. Goodbye.
I'll do it my way.
He's like Frank Sinatra over here. I killed him my way. Something like that.
All right. To skulk about.
Why did I hide? Oh my gosh, I didn't mean to press C. So sometimes this game is like really... It's bad to use the keyboard.
Baby.
That would be it. That would be one of those times where using the keyboard did not work out for me.
My little trick.
Alright. Oh, it's a mess. I'm so sorry. My nose is so itchy.
Time to strike.
That's probably gross. Let's see if I could disarm this guy. That would be funny. Well, he died. I guess it's not that funny. He just died. Didn't matter that he dropped his bow. Alright, he gets 1 chance to shoot me. I get 4 chances to shoot him. And he's down. And just like that, you're starting to see the power of the thrown weapon coming out. Alright, so there's not a lot I could do as far as looting right now, simply because there is a bugbear wandering around. And if he sees me looting, he's gonna attack me. I think that's enough with the health potions for now. So, I'm just gonna call this good. This is a good stopping point. We will clear out this side and all those little guys, and then the top. And then we're gonna go do some other things before we finish out the goblin camp. But this is a good place to start, or to stop. We are level 4 now. Got a long way to go before we're level 5 and finally get that extra attack. And I guess that's it.